Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Where we left it off in our Union campaign last, we had just secured the river and a way out of West Virginia and into Virginia for our assault on Richmond itself. So for those who don't know, in 1862, George V. McClellan decided every time a general tries to march to Virginia, he gets destroyed. So instead, General Pope, which I believe is the general we're serving under since we're fighting near the Shenandoah, just tried to distract the Confederates by drawing them in half by marching through the Shenandoah Valley, and then after the Shenandoah, fighting at what's it called? There at Second Manassas. I can't believe that just slipped my mind. But after that, McClellan was then going to hit the Confederate capital while they were distracted, and with the Confederates split in half, it would be easier to defeat. But Pope lost Manassas, and then, McClellan lost being McClellan, so on and so forth. But anyways, we're going to try and rewrite history by doing rendezvous. So, a rebel force is moving to Hanover Courthouse, planning to attack our right. You will lead one division to deal with the threat. Reserve units have already been dispatched to join you. Because we need every man available for the assault on the rebel capital, that is all the help we can afford to send. So we're allowed one division. One out of our entire corps. One division. So, literally this. Hopefully we get this guy as well. But, is that everything? Yeah, I forgot we ran out of money in the last episode. I just want to go straight into this. So we can only bring in 8 corps out of our 12. That kind of... Alright, so we have 5,000 coming up against us. And I think we can only bring in 1 division, so... probably have about 4,000 under our command. A force of 17,000 moving. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 17,000? Okay. Our scouts say there's only 6,000. Alright, so it's just a Virginian trying to scare us. Alright, so we're deploying here. Oh, alright, so we will have reinforcements. Hopefully we get another division. Alright. So... nobody owns the courthouse yet, so I'm guessing both armies are going to be marching up on each other at the same time. What I'm thinking about doing is we anchor ourselves at the control point, and then we use the river as our backing, and if we have to pull back and wait for our reinforcements, if the enemy force is too strong, we can pull back across the river and hold for our enemy or the friendly reinforcements and push them back again. Because right now we've got 3rd division, what? 2nd and 3rd division, so we got like 2 division here. Did we end up getting Walton? Oh wait, those are the guys we can deploy because we can only deploy 5 brigades. Right. Alright. Sullivan, you're pretty fresh, so we'll send you up the middle so you can get some experience. Hunt. Actually, let's rethink this. Walton is very experienced. We'll send him up the middle. Sullivan will hold there. Hunt will hold over here. We'll move Hanson over to here. Alright, so what we're going to do is Hunt. Sullivan, and then Walton. Hanson, we'll move you over here. Pegram, move you there, and we'll move you up here. Actually, you know what? What we're going to do is actually... you know what? We'll hold Sullivan in reserve. Just in case the Confederates try and swoop around on the side here. I'm only worried about is that if 6,000 were coming this way, they're coming from this general direction, will they swoop around the flanks and try and cut me off from my reinforcements? So if they do try and do that, we can use Sullivan then to stop them from achieving their victory. Alright, so we have our first customer coming up on us. Alright, Hunt, you protect the river crossing. Alright, Sullivan will protect the rear. Actually, we'll just hold him here in the building. Alright. Alright, we've secured meeting point. Uh-oh. Bolton, pull back. I do not want to get into a skirmish with those guys at the woods. I have you just right there. Actually, we'll move the cannons up forward and we'll bring Sullivan here to hold the rear. I don't want to surrender this building to the enemy. That would be a disaster. I've got to run you back as well. Oh boy. Let's get him ready. Oh god, I got even more. Wait, how did they get behind? I thought they said they were coming from this direction. That did not work out for these guys. They face this direction. Do not let them get the artillery. Hit those guys because enemy's more protected. Charge them. Damn it. Get these little bastards out of here. Hey, Hunt, will you come back? And Sullivan, same with you. Come on. Guys, what? Break away. Got a job to do. Look at all the condition you lost. Come on, Hunt. Run. Hanson, come back in. Pegram, stay where you are. Where are those reinforcements at? Because I need them. Oh, nuts. That's exactly, you know, that's just what you need. Have your commander killed. Where are those reinforcements at? Because they really come in handy right about now. I don't know how much longer we can hold out for. Those skirmishers are gone. We're gonna need Hunt to start advancing on that enemy position. Once his reinforcements come, we can smash those skirmishers out of the way. Start coming up. Perfect. All right. Is that all that's coming? Ooh, reinforcing artillery as well. Perfect. We got the 16th out of here. We'll have Hunt take the building. Let's have Sullivan move this way. We'll have Amon move over this way. Have him hold right here. And Walton is taking some casualties, but he is holding. That's what I'm talking about, just brush him aside. Get you in position. Walton, get back up in position now. Sullivan, I don't know if you want to shoot those skirmishers there. Hey, can I get some artillery support over here? Damn, that's the first time a deep strike actually worked. I wonder if they surrender. No, I think they're just gonna run. Actually, shoot them in the rear. I will move Balabak into the trees right there. We're gonna bring Peas up and around. Can't you just shoot them? Thanks. How about you hold there? We got some rebs that need to die. I got rid of 2 skirmishers. Oh, well, Sullivan, that was not my best decision to put you there. How many men have we lost? 10%. 1/10 of what we started out with is dead. Alright, you target there. You target there. Alright, Sullivan, back up you go. Just gotta hold on for a little bit longer. We're gonna have P's move into the woods as well. There, we'll move Hunt into Walton's position. We'll pull Walton down here off the line. Looks like the 18th North Carolina won't be lasting for much longer. Alright, well, we got one regiment throughout, and here comes another one. Take its place. Alright, we'll have Sullivan. Ouch. Sullivan just got wounded from that. Nice, that was not what was intended to happen, but okay. They should, 37 shouldn't last much longer where they are. Oh, the 18th shouldn't last very long where it is. Wagner has not taken a single casualty yet. Yeah, I think we've taken enough. Oh man. So those reinforcements is exactly what we needed. Didn't lose any cannons. Infantry, pretty good. Didn't lose that many infantry. Lost lost about 10%, 1/10 of our army, which is better because last skirmish we lost 1/5 of our army. This is much better. Lose less than 40% of your army, I only lost 10%. Walton, yeah, you got pretty smashed. Alabak, Wagner came in, lost 2 guys in the end. Ammon's dead. Angel Sullivan's wounded. Thank God we did not lose a brigadier general. But Hanson and Pease both got promoted, so they have career points. Colonel and Lieutenant Colonel, very good. Captured a ton, rescued a ton. Alright. We're gonna do reconnaissance because I would like to get up and actually be able to deploy more. So we're gonna do reconnaissance for now. Alright. I forgot to hit apply. Alright. So Madverton's in reserve. Griffin's wounded. Hetzelman's back. Alright, we can give... Alright. Let's go ahead and sell these off. Very good for money. Artillery. Got 5 artillery guns sitting there that we can use. Sullivan's wounded. Oh. Sullivan had a brigadier general, so we'll
Yes, sir.
put Hetzelman in instead. We're on efficiency. Ammon's wounded. I thought Hanson got promoted. Oh, but he didn't get enough points. Hanson will probably get promoted, or get more points next time. Alright, we'll... Do we have a Wagner? Could have sworn Wagner was one of our generals at one point. Alright, and we have Wagner. So now here comes the extensive task of trying to refit every single one of these men. Bolton got really hit hard. He's our level 3, but I cannot afford to lose him. We also, the only reason why I stress taking so many casualties, even though it doesn't really put a big dent in my force, is that we still have a second corps to build up before Gaines Mill and Malvern Hill, which are, I believe, the 2 big battles. I think Malvern Hill was the last battle we had in the previous series, but it kept crashing due to the update. And the saves it wasn't every time I'd use the save to go play the battle, it would not work. It would always crash the game to desktop. But that was the last battle I remember, was Malvern Hill.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't get to play Malvern Hill, but from Gaines Mills we absolutely got wrecked by the Confederacy. And yeah, the Union lost and took a lot of casualties, but I mean, they pummeled our force to a point that it couldn't even be used anymore. Like, I highly doubted that we'd be able to even win Malvern Hill with that. They had like 12 times as many men as us, which is why I'm stressing that we keep our force intact long enough for those big battles. And it seems like we will have enough to actually build up. Now, I did receive a comment on one of my videos today about the Battle of Shiloh, talking about skirmishers. I decided with the second corps, I'll put in some skirmishers, and if they do well, I will put in some skirmishers here. But first thing we need to do is start getting these guys that aren't up to 1500 yet, up to 1500. Probably be able to get about 3 of these guys to 1,500. Oh, went a little over. Now, it would be cheaper we could just do rookies, but then our experience would go down. Somebody commented about that. That's the only reason why I don't do rookies, is that the experience of your group goes down, and then cheaper if you want to build an army quick, yeah, rookies go ahead for them. Can I afford 150 skirmishers with sharps rifles?
Yes, sir.
Actually, I can. Not only listed as Grant though, under Magilton maybe.
Sir, yes, sir.
I could afford up to 200 skirmishers, couldn't I? Oh, that's exactly what we're doing. We'll buy 300 skirmishers, or 200 skirmishers. Alright, good. So now all we need is another piece of artillery and another infantry unit, and the second corps will be built. Okay, 10,000, 7,500 supply. We'll dump the rest of our money into supply. Wish I could use my influence to get me some more money, but I guess not. My guy next battle should have enough experience now to upgrade to a major general, right, for the major battle. So let's read these captured messages. So this one is the first one. It says, "Dear Mr. President, the enemy General Frank W. Wood has been highly successful these past few months, and I think we desperately need to change our plans. I'm suggesting a meeting between our top commanders to discover a way to beat this devilish army. Major General Greg Webb." Captured message: "We cannot match the Union's superiority in manpower. We do what we can, so please don't argue and accept those 4,700 green rookies into your army. After all, the war will soon teach them how to fight." So they just got reinforcements of 4,700. $78,000 to $83,000 is what the Army of Northern Virginia is right now. 43% to 48% is the experience. So they're not veteran troops, so they're probably only all 1 stars for the most part. And most of them have terrible weaponry, which is good. So in the next battle, we are going to be fighting Seven Pines while our army is repairing on the outskirts of Richmond for the final assault. So this is just like a beat the enemy back so that we can besiege Richmond. 2.5%. Alright, so the enemy army just got smaller by like 5%. So if they want to deploy, I don't know, 20,000 men, 4,000 men are going to be disappeared. They're not going to be there. We will actually get a lot of money and a lot of manpower for that. That will actually really help us out, because actually we can, not only that, but we'll be able to make some of our units in our first corps even bigger. Maybe even get Woolton. 4,000 men, that's 8,000. Roughly 1,500 of that, maybe 2,000, that's already going to get used up. I'm saying, well, actually no, 500 of that, because, yeah, so it looks like we'll be able to probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably these top 6 guys with 2,000 men. With counting. Actually, that doesn't count our losses. Anyways, forget about that. The next episode, we'll be fighting the Seven Pines. Hope to see you guys watching that episode. Thank you all for watching this episode, if you made it to the end. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm still working on making annotations and all. But hopefully that'll make it easier for you guys to subscribe to my channel. If you're subscribed, don't forget to make sure that you turn notifications on so that you're updated whenever a video of mine comes out. And if you have friends that are not subscribed to this channel and you really like me, spread the word about the channel, because all the growth counts. More views, more subscribers, more views, works hand in hand, and it will help the growth of the channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't comment, rate, and subscribe. This is DomDowg signing out. See you guys next time. Goodbye.